The properties we're doing are an average of like 1.5 million to 2 mil. So it's the holding costs. We use hard money, so it's a lot, So it's like kind of empathizing with people. There's always a way to figure something out, to get something done, or even just in the day-to-day life. Like it's taught me just infinite possibilities of how to respond to something.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestoriinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil, and today I'm joined by someone I'm looking forward to chatting with, James Solis, who is a real estate agent and fix and flip investor. So excited to have you here today, James.
Thank you, Michelle. Excited to be here.
Awesome. So let's dive in. For those who don't know you and your world yet, can you share what your main focus is?
Our main focus is fix and flip, buying fixers here in the LA area, and systemizing our companies to work efficiently and not needing so much of our time.
Awesome. And so do you only operate in LA?
Yeah. Well, LA and surrounding areas, like maybe we'll go to OC or something like that, but primarily, yes.
Cool. And so how did you get started in this business?
I got started when I was about 18 or 19. My family had been in the business for a very long time. I said I would never do it. I hated it growing up, always made us late to soccer games and things like that because we had to go look at properties or whatever. Started as a real estate agent. Is that what was your question? When I started or how I got started? Oh yeah. So how I
Yeah.
got started was because the family business.
Okay, great. And so what are some of the keys that you feel make your business successful and run smoothly?
The keys are we have a really good eye for what to buy and what not to buy, and we're patient, and we're very good at giving buyers, new homeowners what they want in terms of design, in terms of space, bedrooms, and the overall feel, as well as I think we do probably the best customer service.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
We did something and something's wrong, we're there immediately fixing it, no questions asked. So that's what we do.
Awesome. And how do your fix and flips project looks like? Can you walk us through that process?
Yeah, so primarily a lot of our flips come through referrals through agents or people in the industry and also just the MLS. So we get, lead comes in, we analyze it, we visit it, we make sure it has what it takes is the biggest thing is making sure that it's like the perfect home is what we call it. It has its own driveway, a backyard. It's not anything busy around it, nothing that would make you feel weird at all. So, making sure that we can make into a house where you walk in, you feel great when you walk in, and you feel great when you walk out, and the whole experience is exceptional. So if it has that, we buy it, our designer designs it, and we build it, and then we list it and we sell it.
Yeah. And so do you hire contractors or what does the operations look like?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we've had a very mix, before back in the day we used to just do it, with just get it done, we find some guys and we get it done. Then we tried using contractors, and it's, to be honest with you, they never cared. It seems like there's a few things. So it's like one thing, if you get a guy they say like the cheapest guys end up being the most expensive, so you try to get an affordable guy and it costs you in the long run. Clients are happy. This is wrong. This is wrong. Have that on one right now, actually. And then, they don't care in general about the timelines, all that. If you want a really good contractor, you're not going to have any profit margin generally because the guys that are communicative, do good work the first time, they charge, because it rightfully so as well, because there's so many shitty contractors. So I would say now our new thing is we license our company with the RME, and we ideally look for licensed subs, but if not, it's fine. We can put them on our workers' comp. And so we do the contracting ourselves now as of recent.
Awesome. And what are some of the challenges that you experience doing fix and flips or investing in general?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the biggest challenges are getting overwhelmed and not with the flip. There's so many things, in a house. There's just so much, right? There's just the plumbing, there's all the MEPs, and then you have the molding, what color is the molding going to be versus the wall versus the door.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Right now, I think there's not a lot of good inventory and there's a lot of competition, but it's not really that much of an obstacle for us. We usually win anyways. I would say just like getting in our own way, just not prioritizing growth and systems and just having to put in so much time and work. And when you're acting that way, a lot of things slip through the cracks and profit suffers. So that would be our biggest obstacle.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some lessons that you've learned as you've been on this journey?
I think one, there's always a way to handle something. I think there's so many options and so many circumstances, even when it seems like a dead end or it seems logically not possible or logically doesn't make sense. There's even with the city, sometimes, no, we're not going to assist you in queue. Like you got to wait, but we have a closing coming up, and it's, you know, connecting with the city, someone in the city, and telling them the real story about how much it costs you every month to hold a property. The properties we're doing are an average of like 1.5 million to 2 mil. So it's the holding costs. We use hard money, so it's a lot, So it's like kind of empathizing with people. There's always a way to figure something out, to get something done, or even just in the day-to-day life. Like it's taught me just there's there's infinite possibilities of how to respond to something.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned hard money. Is that like the financing method you use?
Yeah, so we primarily, I mean, yeah, hard money so that we can do just scale, do more.
Yeah. And so, what are you most focused on solving and scaling to next?
Most focus on scaling our acquisitions, so like buying more deals. So systemizing the way we have our relationships with realtors and referrals, and cultivating those relationships, getting new ones, and then also start with some B2C. So we're gonna probably start some TV, pay per click, different forms of advertisement, and then systemizing that process. So our biggest focus is doing 4 to 5 flips a month, and then wholesaling the rest.
Awesome. And what advice would you give to someone looking to get started?
I would just say be open. Like kind of how I mentioned before, there's always different ways to skin a cat, or there's a million ways to respond or do things. It's same exact thing for real estate. Things are always changing, always growing. There's always a new loophole or a new trend or something new going on that everybody is doing one way and they're blind to see the other way. And, when you keep your eyes open, your heart open, and you have that willingness to be open, I think a lot of possibilities happen, especially in real estate, because there's just infinite. You could do an ADU, you could split the lot, you could add square footage, you could demo and build completely new, or you can. I think a lot of things people think of real estate like a real estate agent or a real estate investor, like very binary. You could be both. Like some of the things we do when we have investors sometimes is we'll give them a profit split, which is higher than most any other real estate in REI company would offer. They like to offer maybe 8, 10%, or even if they offer profit split, it's lower. But because we have our construction license and because we have our real estate.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Just be open, and be open to learn, and be open to take chances and opportunities. Also, obviously, do your homework. Don't get into anything that you don't fully feel comfortable with, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And what has been like the biggest learning curve for you?
Personally, probably the way I handle my emotions, especially working with family. Things can be very emotional and not logical. So having to learn to just let go more and not let anything spike my cortisol level.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how does it work with the family business? Are you all working on deals together?
So we kind of have, yeah, so we have like positions, I would say. We all work on them together because it all comes together. But generally, like one of my brothers, he's more of the analysis. Another one of my brothers handles more of the project management and construction. And then I do a little bit more of like the disposition, sales, and acquisitions too, because I have the most experience from my brothers. So like just kind of this is a good deal, and I also help with analysis a little, and sales primarily, but more so like going out, making the deals happen, making the connections. And then my mom is more in charge of all the financing and kind of like also like a brand ambassador for the company, and bringing in deals through relationships, bringing in good rates from relationships. She's a big relationship person and a mover and shaker, but she's the boss. And then we kind of help her, or we're her minions, essentially.
Okay, awesome. That's a fun way to run a business.
Thanks,
Is there
Michelle.
anything you're looking forward to as far as goals that you have?
Yeah, like I've mentioned a few times, the systemization process of it, like really bringing it from mom and pop to a more systemized company with standard operating procedures and tracking and making decisions based on data and not just how you feel.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's an important aspect.
Yeah.
And what do those systems look like for you?
Yeah. So really, I mean, I'm not going to go through everything, obviously, but just the purchase systems are pretty good. I think the construction, we have good a good SOP now, but I think connecting everything together, documenting everything, having each person assigned. We have a few employees as well, and just having everybody clearly with assigned roles and a place where everyone can see the procedures and enforcing them, and for the sales too, making sure the open houses are perfect, everything smells good, and we have toilet paper and all those little things that you forget that, last minute you're running around to get, or water bottles for people and all that, like having in a probably like in our own app that we're gonna probably build where we can go in there and see all the files just so it's easy for everyone to access. Because from the conference, the investor fuel conference we just went to, we just learned like a really cool way to you can create applications and like with just a few words.
Yeah, amazing. That's exciting. Well, before we wrap up here, if someone wants to reach out, connect, learn more, where can people find you and connect with you?
Yeah, so people can find us at probably just like on Instagram, Nela Homes, Nela Homes. That's our Instagram where you can see us and message us and go to our website, and it's all there, and see some of our projects. Our apartment, we just finished a 16-unit apartment building in Westwood, and um, we have some other developments, and all of our flips are on there too, which they're really pretty. So if you need some inspiration for your homes, it's a good place.
Perfect. Appreciate your time and your story. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Michelle, for your time. It's been a pleasure.
And for those tuning in, if you got value, make sure you've subscribed. We've got more conversations with operators like James who are building real businesses, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.